Yeah, so we've been teaching in the, we just don't have a big enough, there's not something big enough for him to lay on for this day. But he's been getting really good.
You can do a towel.
Okay.
A towel, a blanket.
Okay.
Start with it bigger. You could always fold it up smaller if you want to create a smaller space.
Okay.
Raised is better, but flat is fine as long as it's different than the floor around
He's really
him.
good at woodwork and we keep meaning to build it, but I got really sick this weekend and it just didn't happen.
I know that feeling.
Yeah,
I got nothing. Go get that.
Physically sick, it's mentally sick.
Oh, I've been there too. Stay. I know, you know the treats are in my pocket. I'm trying to get the bucket game with Fitz. I don't usually get it from this go close to the box. I'm usually on the outside somewhere.
Fitz?
Yep.
Come on. Fitz.
He's like, I was still on. I kept one foot on the whole time. Girl, stay. Oh, get it. Make sure you get that release cue in there if you accidentally drop it, right? That way he's not practicing coming off without permission. I would much rather get the release cue in there, even if it's, haphazard, than, the stay cue, because the release is going to make the difference in the end.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm going to let him see that I have the good treats for him to do it, right? And we'll let him see that the good treats are available. We'll let him smell that this is in here, right? But he's going to leave it for the good ones. That'll make it go faster. My whole goal is to keep the hand that I don't want him to eat below his nose. Hey, Fitz. Yes. I'm going to wait for him to just disengage even briefly, right? I might pull my hand up while he's eating that so he's not confused. I'm going to put it back down. Yes. He's like, oh, the good stuff's in the other hand. He's already got it figured out. Yes. I heard something drop too. So I don't care if he's sitting, standing, whatever. I'm not going to reinforce if he's in my face, right? But yes, he's going to earn the higher value reinforcement for ignoring the lower value reinforcement. Which is going to let me start to open my hand like this. I'm going to rip this in half. Oh, hold on. I want him to see it first, that it's the low value. So you'll slowly start to open that hand, right? Yes. Yes, good job. And then that one goes away when you're at the high value, right? Okay. Or, when you're ready to stop. All right, go get it. So it helps they get it really quickly when we use two different values. Okay. Eventually you'll do it with one value, and the goal would be to be able to sit the treat on there, and we're working towards leave it. I'm just not using the leave it cue yet.
Okay.
So I'll take one or two of the low value and a bigger handful of the higher value. I don't want that big of a handful. And these are still kibble, but they're a freeze-dried kibble, so they're higher value. So I'm breaking them in half.
Okay.
Have that all done before you go to do the game, right? I know you got this. Then get up on the box. Up. Sorry, no. Over here. There you go. All right, so I'm going to give him a higher value just for getting up. Reminds him, hey, I got it. He doesn't have to be sitting, but I want him to somewhat sit. Hey, there you go. Whoops. Yes. Yes. I'm also going to make sure that when I reinforce him on the floor, I'm tossing it away from the hand. Right? So I'm not tossing it in. There we go. Good job. Now stay. Yeah, good job at taking turns. All right, who's ready to try it?
Go for it.
Move it. Leave it. Yeah, good boy. Okay, go get it. Good girl, it's for staying. She almost moved when I said go get it.
Oh. All right. This way because it's calm. And if he's trying to sniff that hand or get that hand, I'm going to, make sure he doesn't get it. But as soon as he leaves it alone, I'm going to reinforce. And eventually he's going to stop trying to sniff. Like, see, he's got it. He thinks he's supposed to sniff a little bit, so he's just indicating it. There you go. Reinforce that. Because he indicated he wanted to, but he stops earlier. We don't want him to think he has to hit the hand with his nose in order to get it. So you should be working on opening that hand up more and more and more. And closer to his nose, just not right on his nose, right? Mom's distracting. It's okay.
It's good practice for him.
Yep, well, and all he did was look at you, so that's good. Yep, yep. So it goes relatively quickly. So you can do it with just the same value kibble too. He definitely likes this freeze-dried kibble. I haven't found a dog yet that does it.
Sorry,
Yep, that's okay. You didn't tell him to stay, so.
Sit. Now stay.
Well, you don't have to tell him to stay either. I was just saying that's why he got off, and I won't worry about the get it cue when he gets off, because you didn't ask him to stay. He doesn't need to hold the position. The only thing he needs to do is not try to eat the treats in the hand.
I have
Yep.
it basically open.
Yep. Yeah, and he's nose in the hand because he thinks he's supposed to, but he's not going for the treats. So put it lower, so it's like almost as low as the box. Maybe not right below his nose, but almost as low as the box. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go. Good job, Fitz. Now you can start to add the leave it cue. Like when he goes to sniff that hand, the open hand with the treat in it, that's when you can start to say leave it. Right? Because he knows it, and we're pretty sure he's already going to leave it, or we can close the hand if we get the feeling last minute he's not going to leave it, right? But then we can start to do it. And then if you're practicing that over the next, before our next session,